Bro! Niggas just be doing dumb shit, bro. Fuck ass nigga, bro. Goofy ass nigga, bro. On that shit, bro. I don't care, bro. Niggas wanna. Niggas wanna.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7 as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Here we go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Up to the 20. You look at this Steeler defense, and they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here we go. This is 2nd and 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the... And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here we go. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Burrow. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's taken to the 26. Dances by him. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll make it 2nd down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Second and 10. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they have certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
A big kick, 50 yards that time for the return of 4. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Bengals drive about to get going. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get them much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Well, look at this Steeler defense. Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Third and 2, now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. The Steelers at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
He completes it to Wilson. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the Bengals 34-yard line.
Back to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Now, that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Burrow on play action. He sets to fire deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Now a play fake here on first down. Flush to his right. Got a man here, it's Wilson. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Down to the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position.
Boy, without canceling that play action, boy, you ain't shit. you ain't shit without canceling play action, boy.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Burrow on 3rd down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he fields it cleanly. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Hands it off out of the gun. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd down and 3. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Boy, without that. Bro, with the play action cancel is shit. So shit. We ain't got no offense without it. No fucking offense without that shit,
bro. On a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. The Steelers signal for the 2nd timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
You know we're going
for it. How about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Oh, okay.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead.
Oh, he didn't bounce it!
Here to start the 3rd quarter. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with
that sucks. He didn't bounce it.
Felt like he had a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. On 3rd down, Hamilton. Hold on. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there? Because I was. I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know he's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one that has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down a couple of scores, 16-0, as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out and they hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Incomplete.
Giving credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 43. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bengals will take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go. Back. 12, 12, 12. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
On 1st down, they go to the ground attack. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 1, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 5.
11 Thomas. Stop.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
12, 12, 12. 11 Thomas. Stop.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
On 1, ready?
2nd down and 8.
12, 12, 12.
looking to pass. And he's going to go down
At home.
Pushing back to the 34. That's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
11 MT. Stop.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
11.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go.
This 2nd and 4.
11. Mighty. Stop.
Now Burrow. Out quickly to Judy. Touchdown! Jerry Judy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the 3rd quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
They go for just 1 here as it's up and good, and that trims the lead down to 9. So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete.
Looks like I was
To get this one across the 35.
fucked up.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes, they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time, he uses quickness to make a play.
You ain't calling no fucking
And they're
play,
not going to
bro.
get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hamilton. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time.
Out of the box, bro?
With his 4th down call.
That play, boy, that what? Wait a second. That play is not in that formation, bro. What the fuck?
So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Oh my God, this guy's showing clock. He's so weak. He's gonna take the flag.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Punt now.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
From Maruski. Get a block, get a block, get a block, get a block. Oh!
And he couldn't get it to check out. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
11 Thomas. 12.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Burrow
Just needed 2 little seconds.
TJ Watt.
A half a little second.
Of the season. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And mark him down way up close to the 30 at the 39. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
First down, Bengals.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle.
That's my fault, man. You've been stupid. Been stupid, man.
Attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He's got his turn. And now look at this. Big
Oh, thank you.
and the defense not able to get it from a defensive perspective. What's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
Where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked
That's
about
funny as fuck.
in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about his training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have
That's
that chance.
funny as fuck.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. First down, here's Burrow.
Come on! I needed that one. Bro, when I say I needed that touchdown, I needed that touchdown like yesterday,
Which side
man.
has been the more physical one?
God, I
It's
needed
been
that
this
one.
defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Gun.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here we go.
Now 1st and goal.
11. Shot.
Burrow. And they're
Yo,
going
where the fuck is my line?
back at the 16-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
11. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
11.
To throw, Burrow. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick.
I don't think bro got enough juice to bounce that hole. Then you bounce that one, bro. You get this fucking game. How you bounce that one and then you don't bounce the fucking other?
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought it up. Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams 93% of the time, you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical. Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, they did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you
Might as well use
emphasize
it,
the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Bro, this nigga ain't. Bro, this nigga a whole. Bro, you a whole ass lame ass nigga. Shit, lame ass. Yo, this nigga okay. No fuck, bro. Like, you wasting our time, man.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal, because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Pittsburgh, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Literally. I should. RPOs, fucking PlayStation, PA cancels, bro. That shit's crazy. Hella trash.